What is good, beautiful people? Welcome back to the vlog. It is now today is Sunday. I be forgetting. So today's episode is going to be slightly different. I have a few clips from today's episode in LA, except for I wasn't able to fully capture everything that went on. This chair is not the most comfortable. Okay, it's much better. That's Logan. Don't mind him, he just came up here for story time. It's Sunday, it's early, we're just like all over the place right now. Cam went to go make us a coffee run, so we're just kind of taking this coffee down. I got up, I finished editing yesterday's episode, and now we're waiting for Cam to hurry the hell up and shower so that way I can jump in the shower. At this point, everybody's barely getting their shit together. It was a long night the night before. We went out to the JW Marriott, which was super lit. You can clearly tell that that's the spot to go to. For those of you who don't know, the JW Marriott is actually a hotel, but in the lobby they got this little club slash venue slash bar slash lounge, and that's where it goes down. The drinks were so damn expensive. On the plus side of that, I met Biggie Smalls. Okay, so it wasn't like the real Biggie Smalls, obviously, but it was the guy who played Biggie Smalls, and that's good enough for me. We're gonna get super dressed up for no reason. We all feel like, you know, today's a really good day to dress up super nice and just take a stroll downtown. Today is a day that we actually went to the BET Awards. Not physically, like today as in July 7th, but today as in where today's episode is supposed to be taking place. Going to the BET Awards has literally been a dream since I was a kid. Since I could remember, I've always watched it on TV, and I always told myself that no matter what, whether I'm famous or rich or not, or if I'm not even nominated or performing, even if I'm not all the way in tune to the music industry or at the level I want to be at, I was gonna be at the BET Awards one of these days. This year I was able to make that happen. You awake, Styro?
This shit's got me awake now.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
This shit's so dank, bro.
So we spent that morning getting all dressed up, getting our fancy on, and we had to make our way to the BET Awards.
I forgot access to the parking lot if you are an approved seat filler. Parking is first come, first serve, not guaranteed. Carpool is suggested.
In a quarter mile.
So today's the day.
You gotta turn it up, bro.
Finally, I haven't said anything about it in the vlog, but we are attending the BET Awards tonight. Freshed up, everybody's freshed up. And it's been an episode, like y'all haven't even seen anything that's been going on. We're running late due to some unforeseen circumstances. JW Marriott right in front of us.
So where would we have to go? You have to walk straight through here.
Just straight through
right there at the Microsoft Theater. We need to go to the convention center.
What's right there too, my dog?
Right there too.
No, I thought. Okay, all right. We're gonna do that, all right?
Yeah. All right. Cause everything's together, remember?
No, okay. Remember.
In 600 feet, turn right onto James Avenue.
I know what you're saying, Cam. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
All right. You said it's not gonna be faster?
No, they gave us parking.
There you go, bro.
Go to the convention center.
Yes.
Arrive.
Right. We got.
Watch out. Again, it's been a whirlwind of shit this morning. But now we're getting out of here. Trying to look for parking. As you can see, we're all over the place with this shit. Y'all got that map on that text message that they sent this morning? Okay, cool.
What's that?
That confirmation that they sent this morning, BET, they sent us a text message for like the directions to where to park and stuff to get our shit.
That's right here. Yeah.
So it's 12:30. We are on our way to get like our passes and I guess our credentials. I'm not 100% sure. And then we're gonna be making our way to the. I don't know what the hell we getting into. I'm just. We're just rocking with it, and we'll see what happens. I've never done this before in my entire life. So obviously, the downside to going to the BET Awards, actually that's a really stupid statement. There is no downside. But what I was gonna say is that it sucked that I could not take my camera in there, obviously. I was able to take my phone though. However, I was so infatuated and fascinated by the venue and actually being there that I was only able to capture like snaps and Instagram stories here and there. We finally got into the venue. We ended up getting to our seats, which by the way, were pretty dope seats. where we were sitting at, we could actually see everybody coming into the venue. So they came from backstage, Childish Gambino, Michael B. Jordan, T.I., damn near everybody from Love and Hip Hop. Just a ton of celebrities walking through there. It was unreal. I can't even really explain the feeling I had of actually being there. I even had some people like ask me like, what was it like to actually be there? Was it like surreal? Did it seem fake? Like, what was it like being there? And my answer was pretty much the same every single time. There were some moments where it felt surreal, like holy shit, I'm actually here at the BET Awards. But at the same time, personally, I felt like I was supposed to be there. Like I belonged there. As an artist, these are places that you try to get to. Was it an achievement as far as something I could add to my resume? Hell no. Of course not. It's not a goal of success. It doesn't create any type of credential for my career. But it was a personal achievement of actually being able to do something that I've been wanting to do since I was a kid. Being somewhere that you see on TV year after year, just wishing you could have the opportunity to actually be there in person and see it live, that in itself was a dream come true. To a lot of people, a lot of artists, and a lot of creatives, that might not be that big of a deal. To me, it was because of how genuine it was to be there. So it actually meant something to me. It was definitely an experience, and it's something that I'll hold dear to me for the rest of my life, but I don't feel like it ends there. So yeah, as an artist, I expected to be there. I expected to eventually make it to the BET Awards. So I didn't really feel out of place, if that makes sense. I wasn't completely starstruck. Honestly, I felt way too comfortable being there. For my first time going to the BET Awards, I would say that it was pretty successful. The experience that I had there was 110% satisfying. At this point, everybody's still excited. We have this like adrenaline rush. We don't even know what to do with ourselves. So Cam was like, let's go to Hollywood. And nobody said no. So sure enough, Sunday night, we drove down to Hollywood. We did the Walk of Fame. I think that's what it's called, where all the stars are on the sidewalk. We were gonna go into, this is really stupid. We're gonna go to a Buffalo Wild Wings because we're just hungry and we're just like, whatever, let's just eat something. We walk up to the Buffalo Wild Wings and it's closed. And so we're like, all right, I guess it's meant to be that we try something completely different. It was this place called 25 Degrees, I think it was, really don't remember. I think it was called 25 Degrees. But anyways, it was a 24-hour diner, that's for sure. We sit down and there was this couple that was there. They introduced themselves and we started talking, started chit-chatting, and they seemed very intrigued by what we were up to that night. I guess it was because of the way that we're dressed. All of us were pretty well presented, and it ended up going from, hey, what are y'all doing here? Where y'all from? To actual business conversations. And at some point the wife was like, can I buy you guys some drinks? And we're like, okay, sure. I promise this isn't headed where you think it's headed. Like, we didn't get roofied or anything. So she ordered us these milkshakes, like these salted caramel milkshakes, and they had whiskey in them. Bro, that drink was one, super strong, and two, super delicious. I ended up getting a burger with some fries, and we just had this super long conversation with this couple for like an hour and a half, maybe even two. And it was crazy because it had turned out that this couple happened to be millionaires. So then I end up raising my hand for our waiter, and I'm just like, yo, we can go ahead and get the check. And he comes around the bar, walks up to our table, and he was like, actually guys, your tab has already been taken care of. So all of us were just like, well, no shit, we should have seen that coming. At this point, we end up driving back home. It's already 2 in the morning and we are drained. I'm talking like falling asleep in the car. We're having to help each other stay awake. Yo, what time is it? 2:23 a.m. But it feels more like 4:23 a.m. So we finally get back to the Airbnb, and that's where things got a little interesting.
Oh shit, I just got the fucking address.
You got the what?
I got the address.
No way.
Swear to God.
Where's it at?
It says at Jamie Foxx crib.
All right, well, I guess that's just...
Damn, it's an hour away.
Is it really?
It's 55 minutes. Thousand Oaks, California.
Yeah. We got invited to Jamie Foxx's after party.
That's us. That's them.
Yeah, but I mean...
I know. But I gotta get him back here.
Is it far away from the airport?
Yeah. It's an hour away from here. The airport's here.
All right, so do y'all want to go back home to Texas with a little bit of regret, or we just got an invite to Jamie Foxx's house party? I'm sorry, I don't know what to say right now. We didn't go. I am still upset about this. We didn't go, not because we're like, oh, we can't make it, or it's too far, or it's too late. After we got back inside to the Airbnb and we're getting ready, we got another message saying that the party was shut down. Yeah. So we didn't bother to go. I then ended up looking at Jamie Foxx's Instagram, and he's all up on his story. Just it didn't really get shut down. I think people were actually just told to stop inviting people to go, which is fair, I guess. I told Cam though, like, we should have just took that address and just gone. I would have rather have been turned away at the gate than not know what could have happened that night. Then of course we get back home, and then next day I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see this on Jamie Foxx's page. Yeah, man, we should have just went. Oh well though, I don't plan on that being my one and only once in a lifetime opportunity to party with a bunch of celebrities. If I treated that as a once in a lifetime opportunity, then that would just mean that my dreams aren't big enough. If you think something that's a part of your dream is only gonna happen once, then your dream's not big enough. You gotta make that shit happen. All in all, the BET Awards was an experience that I would never forget. And I look forward to all the times I plan to be at the BET Awards in the future. BET, MTV, Grammys, if you are watching this, shoot me an invite. Have your people contact my people. Let me walk that red carpet. Get me in, shoot me an invite so I know it's real. I'll be waiting for that invitation, so don't stand me up. All jokes aside, I'm really excited. I'm really grateful for the experience. I can't wait to do it again. And I am so glad that I'm able to capture it all as much as I possibly could, just so I can share it with you guys. I'm already thinking about how I'm gonna get into the MTV Awards. I wonder if I can get them to let me take my vlog camera. Oh, here you go!